Twins and Masters. I'm Headdress Momma and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am showing you my Gothic hats and headdress collection. But before we get to that, remember to like this video, comment down below if you want to discuss anything that comes up in that video. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so that you can find out every time I upload. And welcome! So, today I wanted to show you all my different hats and headdresses because there's quite a few. I do like a little hat or a headdress. I am a bit of a peacock in that way. So without further ado, let's start showing you the different bits and bobs that I have here. Now, I thought I'd start with something that I've had this a long time. So when I was a teenager, I was goth. After the children were born, I had a bit of a crisis of wardrobe, as it were, and I became a lot more rockabilly. It was a lot easier to fit in when you were at baby groups and stuff, to not be quite so extreme, and I wanted to make sure that my children had friends, and I ended up buying a lot more sort of the rockabilly hell bunny type dresses, and I had like little capri pants and off the shoulder bardo tops and that kind of thing. And we used to go to Revival, that kind of thing, and you know, do our strut our retro stuff in our retro car. And I had this, and it's very cute. I got it from H&M. I don't think they sell it anymore. I mean, it's probably 7 or 8 years old now, at least. But it's so cute. You can. It's on a little elasticated string, and it also has a little comb like this. So, look, pop it in. But it's cute, isn't it? Look, yeah, I like it. It's really cute. It's made of like a sort of thick canvasy material. It has this lovely sequined bow here, and this lovely sort of fishnet detail that you know, sits over your eyes very alluringly. You know, it's a nice little headdress. It doesn't get much action now because it is definitely more rockabilly. You know, I've tried a couple of times putting it on with things, and it's too prim, but it's good for weddings. Yeah, it's a little more sophisticated in that way. So yeah, I do occasionally bring it out at somebody's wedding, especially if it's, you know, a family member's wedding, because they tend to get a bit horrified by what I'm going to wear. So it's always good to dip back into that rockabilly wardrobe. I must admit that rockabilly wardrobe now basically is what I wear to work, because yeah, it's a little more palatable. My boss hates my look, she hates my tattoos, she hates my hair. You know, it shuts her up and keeps her happy, and quite frankly, I'm not throwing away good clothes when there's nothing wrong with them. I just have grown out of that style. So yes, that is hat number 1. Right, the next one that we have in here, oh, again, another little H&M deal. I think I bought this because I think me and my daughter, we got one each at Halloween. Again, I think I got this from the kids section in H&M. You gotta love a little cute witchy hat. It's so cute. It's got this little bit of spotty lace detailing. It's got like a sort of sparkly trim here. I mean, this is not well-made quality. It's felt with a little bit of glitter on it, but my daughter loves it. It's really cute. We, you know, especially at Halloween, she loves putting Halloween costumes on, like basically for the whole of October. So it's a good way to give a nod to Halloween, but not being overtly over the top Halloween, which obviously on actual Halloween we go completely all out. But yeah, in the run-ups it's fun to wear, especially when you get stopped at the corner shop, because people are like, oh, what Halloween party are you going to? And you say, it's just Tuesday. And watch their faces drop. All the old women then don't know what to say to you, which is hilarious. I love winding people up like that. I'm evil. But yeah. Right, so I thought I'd then show you a hat. So we'll move on to that one in a minute. I don't know if you saw, I did a video a few weeks ago, one of my Transformation Tuesdays, where I made some sunglasses and some hats. So these are some of the hats. This one is a new look hat that I modified as a sun hat. I thought it was quite like the new Killstar one that sold out, but it cost me, you know, a lot less. I think this cost me £10–15 from New Look a couple of years ago, and the charms, I think they worked out about £2 for the bag, and there's no way I've used anywhere near all of those. But again, link to the videos up there. And here's the other one that I made. This one's an H&M hat that I did the same thing to. Again, this one's like a felt type material, nice floppy brim, you know, looks pretty awesome. I like this one. I think I like this one the best, but out of the two that I made. Again, very cool hats. Now, I wanted to show you, this is the first headdress that I bought from gothichats.co.uk. They are a fantastic company. Mel, that runs Gothic Hats, is awesome. My second video ever, I think, that came up on YouTube was me unboxing some headdresses that I'd ordered from her for London Edge. Again, link up there, down below. You know the drill. These I actually bought at the Gothic market in Portsmouth. It used to be every month, but it's not now. It's at Halloween, basically. Always make a point of going, always take my daughter, she loves it, she gets full goth done up. We bumped into my boss, you know, the head of department once, when after we'd been to this Gothic market, and we were full goth. I think because I bought these, I was wearing these. His jaw was on the floor, it was hilarious. I think he's turned around to my boss, who doesn't like my wardrobe, and basically said, please don't get at her about her wardrobe, because she could come in full goth and you know, they don't want that. And it's always fun watching people gawp when they see you out in full goth. But yes, I love these horns. I wore these to my first London Edge. They're beautifully made. I love the way they've got a little bit of sparkle. I have knocked both tips off at some point or another. I actually have a tube of super glue that is my mending my headdress glue, because every time I get in a car I knock one of the tips off. I mean, they glue on beautifully and you wouldn't even know, but yeah, it's only my clumsiness that means that this happens, and because I forget that I'm wearing them because they're so comfortable. It's such a beautifully soft headband. But yes, this is one of my, I think, 7 gothichats.uk's headdresses. So yes, one of the first ones. The next one that I bought was actually, I got this one, and when I ordered this one's just got spikes. Again, spikes and roses, can't go wrong. But when she made me this one, I had to ask her if she could also make me one like this without the spikes, because I keep stabbing the children with them and they don't like it. So I wanted to have one that wasn't so stabby. So this one is very demure. This one's good for when I had to go to, my daughter is now going up to junior school, when I went to meet the headmistress for the first time for our induction day, as it were. I wore this because I wanted them to know that we were Goth family. I wanted there to be no doubt in their minds, but at the same time I didn't want to scare the bejesus out of them. So I wore this one, which I do enjoy very much. It's very cute, lots of little roses, and again, it's beautifully made. All of them, she just makes them so beautifully. It's, yeah, they're a joy. Okay, right, this one is a completely different one. This is another H&M one. This is an H&M Pillbox hat. This is really old. I mean, this is at least 10 years old. It's starting to die a little bit. It's kind of coming apart a wee bit, but it's beautiful. It's just sequiny with a little bow there, if you can see. It's very cute. Try and do that so it doesn't see my face. Yeah, it's very cute. It has a little bit of elastic, but I never use that because it annoys me. It sort of pulls your hair up at the back. But it does have one of these combs. And so, again, there we are. And then I tend to pin it down with a couple of bobby pins. But again, I've kind of grown out of this style a bit. So, although it is extremely cute, I don't tend to wear it that much because it's just not as me anymore as it used to be. But I'm definitely not letting go of it. It is one of those ones that you suddenly, every so often you go, the thing that outfit needs is this. I mean, I think I paid about $4.99 for this as well. It was so ridiculously cheap, I had to have it. And it's so cute and it's so wearable. And to be honest, I did think one of my Transformation Tuesdays I might have a go. I've kind of figured out what this is made of, so I did think I might try and get some of these slides and see if we could knock one up for a Transformation Tuesday. So keep your eyes peeled. So another one from Gothic Hats is this one. I love this. I feel like the Statue of Liberty when I wear it because it's just so ginormously big. See it, yeah, look at that, you know, awesome. Again, similar design to the others. It's the flowers and the little spikes here. We've got 7 spikes on this one. They're just so flipping comfortable, and they just turn an outfit from yeah to wow, you know. At my NCT Christmas party, I wore one of my Killstar dresses, which is a beautiful dress, but I wore this with it and it just took it to the next level. You know, that is why I love all of these hats and headdresses. So if you can see, it's got all these leaves on it, they're beautiful. We've got a bit of lace here. Again, all these gorgeous roses here, and the spikes, of course. Can't beat a spike. I love a spike. It's just so, I think people find it quite a violent thing to have on your head, these spikes, and I love that. I love the fact that you've got this pretty with this industrial sort of violent type metal on there. It's beautiful. I love it. I love that kind of juxtaposition of different textures and stuff like that. So these are a pair of cat ears. I bought these from, I think, Claire's Accessories. Again, Halloween. I think they were 99p, but I love them. They're great when I'm wearing something velvet because they're just so cute. You know, my daughter is constantly trying to steal them though, and she's got so many pairs of cat ears. I'm like, these are mine. You've got loads of your own. But they're so cute, and I always get complimented on them when I wear them. You know, it's just a nice little extra thing. I particularly like to wear them when I'm wearing velvet because it's you're topping and tailing the textures. I'm a very texture kind of person, so yeah, I really like these. They're very cute and, you know, very simple, and a flipping steal at 99p from Claire's Accessories. So one of the last hats. This is the only Killstar hat that I own. I must admit, I love this fedora. It's just, yeah, check that out. I mean, you know, it just finishes an outfit. You just go from being like, yeah, that's cool, to you look awesome, and you know, covers your head. It's got the moons on it, etc. You know, I'd love this, but so this is the Killstar Eternal Eclipse hat. They're not cheap though. I mean, it's about £30. Yep, £30. £30, which is a lot of money for a hat. So I've got one. I would like the one, I think it's called is it the Maya one? Yeah, the Maya brim hat that's got like the little O-ring here. But again, another £30 for a hat. And yes, they are really beautifully made. I think unless there was, I might get one in the Black Friday sale, you know, yonks away, because they usually have quite a decent amount of money off of these items. So I will probably try and pick one up then. But I just really begrudge paying 30 quid for a hat when, you know, all those H&M ones and stuff that I DIY'd myself were less than half of that, you know. So yeah, not huge fan of that. Now, this is one of the pairs of horns, again from GothicHats.uk, that I unboxed in the video, my first video. These are spectacular. They just such a statement piece. They are huge. They're also quite heavy. You can't, you have to pin these. I have to put you know, bobby pins on these to keep them on, but you know, because that happens. So but they are really heavy though, which, you know, means they're really beautifully made. Again, you've got this lovely floral detail here, even the backs of the studs. Again, if you want to see a more in-depth video, go to that video that, you know, links down below. These are magnificent, such a statement piece. But you need to pin them down. You don't wear these just to the supermarket. These are, I am going somewhere to strut my stuff, and you wear these because, yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. And of course, the other pair that I got that are very similar are these ones. I think these are possibly my favourite pair. It's this little flash of red. Again, these were from the same video. I like the fact that these are smaller. They're easier to wear. You can't mosh in these still. They're nowhere near as heavy as those, but you do need to pin them in, and I've tried moshing in them and you just sort of projectile it across the venue or whatever. I recently went to a wedding of a friend's and wore it there which was great, but then they put the Deftones came on my own summer, and me and Heavy Metal Hubby literally ran from outside to go and mosh, and this basically tried to stab somebody in the eye when I did it. So yeah, I should have probably taken it off beforehand. But again, beautiful, beautiful headdress. Like I said, if you want to see a full review of all the items, of all of that, go to that other video. Right, the last couple of things that I have is, this is one that I got with, this has got like a triple layer of spikes. I mean, how awesome is that, with these little silver ones on? I wanted something that was not just all black, so I thought the silver would go with everything, and it's got these magnificent spikes in them as well. The triple layer of spikes, just, you know, spikes, spikes, more spikes, spikes, and then these beautiful roses. Again, like I was saying, that real juxtaposition of these pretty soft roses and then these harsh, spiky, very, very silver metallic spikes. I absolutely love it. Now, the last two items that I have, this is my tiny top hat. I wore this on my wedding day. I love this tiny top hat. I don't wear it very often because it's my wedding hat. I don't want to ruin it. And it has so many lovely memories attached to it. Again, I'll try and insert some photographs of me in me bridal gear, but look how cute that is. I have tried to buy another one since. I bought this off of eBay, and we got married 11 years ago, so about 11 and a half years ago, and I've tried to find the original seller, but it was 11 years ago. You know, it's just, I just can't find them, which is such a shame because it's such a beautiful quality little hat. All the ones that I find now are either bigger or they're really nasty cheap plastic, like those horrible little plastic bowls that you get at kids' parties. They're really, really cheap and nasty. This has got like a felt coating on it. It's light, but it's got, look, a cute little comb on it that it fits onto. These beautiful purple feathers and this purple ribbon, which perfectly matched my dress. Again, you'll be able to see from the photos of us. Oh, so young and thin. It's such a cute little hat. I will never get rid of this because it's my wedding hat, you know. And the final piece that I got is this. I got this from Dracurella Headpieces through Instagram. They are a Brazilian company, if I'm not mistaken. So it was a little bit difficult communicating with her because she does speak English, but some of the, you know, when I was asking slightly more complicated details, I think, you know, she struggled. Obviously, I don't speak any Brazilian, so yeah, we struggled a little bit, but it's absolutely beautiful. Look, it's got this glittery black spider web on. You can get it in so many different colours. The spider web, you can have it in red, in like a bright green, a gold, a silver. I think they do it in purple. They do it in all sorts of colours. It's beautiful. It's a really nice shaped hat. Look, it's got this like a crocodile clip here, and I've put some bobby pins on there because you do need to extra sort of pin it to your head. So I'll take off the bobby pins. And what you do is pop it on like this. Now I normally then bobby pin it to my head like that. It's so elegant. I love it. It looks really great with, I've got a couple of, I think it's my Betty Rage Killstar dress, which is magnificent. It just makes you look so good. I've worn this to sort of weddings and like corporate Christmas parties and that kind of thing, because yeah, it's really goth, but it's also very refined, and yeah, my mum approves of this. Well, she still doesn't, but you know, I think she'd prefer I wore this than one of the spiky horns, you know. But what can you say? That's mother's for you, isn't it? To be honest, if she approved, I probably wouldn't like it as much. But you know, that's me and my rebellious relationship with my mother. Now, I got this from through my Instagram account. I contacted her through the DMs. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I do remember that the headdress was a really reasonable price. Like, I couldn't believe how cheap it was, because obviously she quoted it to me in Brazilian real, which is their currency. I did a conversion, it was really, really reasonable. Like, I was like, I can't believe how cheap this is. I think the postage was 3 times the price of the hat, but I'd already, you know, said I want it now, and I did really want it. So yeah, it ended up not being the cheapest hat. I think it ended up costing me about 30 odd quid. But actually, it's been handmade by somebody, and it's a really cool piece. I don't know anybody else that's got one. It's awesome. It looks really, really lovely on. You can really look quite refined with it. I will probably be wearing this to a wedding that I've got coming up soon. Again, much to the horror of my mother probably. But yeah, I really, really like this. It's just something really different, and I haven't ever seen anybody else in the UK in one. So I have to admit, I was a little bit smug that, you know, I've got this. But yeah, so I think out of all the pieces, this is possibly my favourite to wear, and this little hat is my favourite for the memories, because, you know, it was my wedding day, you know, which was so long ago. But there you are. Yes, we had a lovely day. I really enjoyed it. Let me know which hat is your favourite, hat or headpiece is your favourite. If you have any questions about them, obviously I will put links to all the items, especially to Gothic hats. Go check out Gothic hats. Mel is a wonderful small business owner and creator. If you message her and you want something specific made, she will of course do commissions, which is really awesome, especially if you see something on there and it's not in the colours that you want, or you don't want spikes, or you want extra spikes, or you don't want pentagrams, you want something else on there. She's really accommodating if she can be. And it's always great to support a little business too. You know, don't get me wrong, I love my Killstar, but I really like supporting a little business. And she's so nice as well. Yeah, I can't recommend her highly enough. So, let me know what you think. Remember, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Thank you to everybody who already subscribes. I am thrilled. You really, really do it's so helpful. You make me feel so special with all your comments and stuff. I love you all so much. Hit that notification bell if you haven't already, and remember people, stay heavy.